Okay. Welcome to TPK Roleplay. Tonight we're doing Mad Manor of Astabar continued. It's now a 3-shot. It was supposed to be a 2-shot. Hopefully it won't be a 4-shot. Uh, I'm Luke Locke, and I will be the Dungeon Master tonight. And you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves?
I'm Phil Prime. I play Parrot. Um, Last time we saw Parrot, he was having I guess, an existential crisis because Ravana was both dead and alive, and demanding that Duncan fix her.
I just want to say that you said roll for initiative on who introduces themselves, and 2 sets of us tied. We had 4 people tying. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, I played Duncan. What's up?
Well, I actually were higher initiative on Duncan, but I'll let him have it this time. And I'm Trollo. I'll be playing EO right now, and he's currently thinking about how to save this guy because he knows Duncan can't do anything. Duncan's out of spells.
That is my brand, okay? Not doing anything.
I'm Snowball. I'll be playing Pent Parvis. Last time we saw him was a while ago, and we're going to see him pop up in part 3.
I'm Tony. I'm playing Cathari, or cleric, who also can't, bring back this girl quite yet, and feeling a little down the dumps about it, but we're gonna deal with it because we're adults now.
All right, does anyone want to do like a quick recap of where we're at? Or any of the main highlights? Just condensed version?
We go into the tavern like we always do and find out that there's a mage or wizard that's somewhat mad. And incidents happen around, and there's rumors that he might be killing or stealing people. And we went over here and trying to find the sister of one of a Harper agent that we stole a Wonder from. We go into the mansion and get attacked by a very strong rhino, and go through and we find our spells not working as they should. Every time we try to cast a spell, even the simplest cantrip, the magic gets twisted and wondrous things happen, like blinding everybody around you or fireball exploding on you. That hasn't happened yet, but I sure wish it will. And we go through, we collecting skulls, or our allies turning to stone, some of them falling asleep, and with tornadoes to butterflies make an appearance as well. Then we go up and we find, after getting most of the skulls, we go up to the attic and we find the dead body of our dear ally just there. And that's where we left off, with the party all around her, trying to figure out how to bring her back. And everybody coming to a realization that we're not strong enough. And that's what happened.
Cool. I'm gonna bring you guys over, and I believe you guys are we just kind of paused things. You weren't really at a good resting point, or even short resting.
Yeah, because last time I found Ravana, and then this little red
Oh yeah, you
bitch
guys are
boy
right at
decided
the
to.
start of a fight.
Oh yeah, I called that guy out that you guys didn't believe was around. Why do you guys just, not believe Duncan? Do you think
Because he
Duncan
was
would
just
lie to
talking to
you?
himself for an excessive period of time.
He told you he wasn't talking to himself.
That doesn't mean he wasn't talking to himself.
Well, you got the proof now, buddy.
This thing is here now. That doesn't prove that you weren't talking to yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that.
I'm so glad I'm going on vacation after this.
First off, while you guys see that little spiny guy in front of you, meanwhile, Pent, due to the most recent spell cast in this house, and for reasons just beyond our understanding, but they're super magical reasons, you are going to be pulled out. What are you doing right now? Like, because you're going to be pulled out of it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You got to be careful where you pull a man out of.
Like, what is Pent doing? Is he at home right now with the kids? Is he taking a bath? What's he doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
leave the little ones out of this.
Yeah, Pent has just been spending a lot of time out at home with family, with his time being away working with the Harpers. He decided to spend a lot of time with family at home. So, and he's also in the midst of tinkering on a new project that him and Parrot had conspired on recently before Parrot went and left the house for a little bit.
All right, so you are at home, and you're going to feel just kind of a tingling sensation all over your body, and the whole world is going to go white for a second. And you will kind of feel this whoosh and find yourself suddenly in an unfamiliar bedroom.
Do I see myself on the map, or is it just dark for me?
You should
Okay.
be able to. You
Yeah,
might have to
I see
scroll
myself.
down.
Okay. Oh, well, that's very strange. Hello. Kent's gonna call out.
How loud are you calling out?
He, because of the unfamiliarity of the situation of his surroundings, he's calling out at a moderately, like, medium tone. Not necessarily trying to scream out his lungs, but definitely wants to try to get something's attention.
All right. Everyone else, go ahead and roll a perception for me if you're even thinking of listening for anything that's not happening with that spined.
Yeah, no,
guy there.
Duncan's pretty focused
'Kay.
on this bastard, so
All right.
also focused on the fact that no one believed him. So
I got an 18.
I also got an 18.
You guys might
26.
hear something, kind of like a distant hello, but you have no idea, like, what it is, or, assume that maybe it's another trick, from this
26?
guy right here in front of you. Though, 26, though
Natural
Eo's
19.
definitely gonna be like, did I just hear Pent?
I'm certainly not hearing voices like our dear friend Duncan over here, but I'm pretty sure I just heard Pent somewhere around here. He might be trapped in a room.
No.
Oh god, he's going crazy too.
Pent isn't here. Pent is with the swarmlings.
So here's what I'm going to do. Everyone in that room roll initiative, and then Pent, if you make your way to that room, I'll just put you at the bottom of the order.
Okay. Just like
but
on my
meanwhile-
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just like when you eventually make it there, we're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
And I'll put you at the bottom of initiative. But meanwhile, this guy has just kind of appeared in front of you, and it's on.
Duncan, are your dice failing you again?
oh, they always do, and these ones are brand new, so gotta
We
love
gotta
it.
use the champagne dice.
Listen,
True.
I save certain dice so that I can kill my players in my campaign. I'm not using my metal dice either.
Parrot, you're up.
All right, so do I hit with a hunter's mark? Yeah, no. I am going to, I guess, shoot my longbow at him. And as I shoot my longbow, I'm going to agitate the swarm and have the swarm surround the arrow as it flies towards him.
What is the Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
And that's plus. It's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 5, and then 1d6 force damage. So 1d8. That is 7 plus 5, 12, and then 1d6. 15 damage. With 3 of that being force damage.
Okay, and the other is piercing?
Yep.
Okay. The arrow is going to fly and stick, but it doesn't go in. It doesn't penetrate his hide as much as you were hoping it would.
Okay.
And so, and what is your swarm doing?
So what the swarm does is you can agitate the swarm for 1 minute. For the duration, some of the swarm clings to your weapons or follows your strikes when you attack. Once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can deal an extra 1d6 force damage to that creature, and the swarm moves the creature up to 5 feet towards you or 5 feet away from you. But I'm guessing if the arrow didn't really pierce, it's not really going to move this guy much.
Okay. Not a whole lot. Okay.
And then I think that is it. I don't think I can. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
I don't have anything else I can do.
All right. It is mine then. And he is going.
Come at me, foul demon.
Yeah, he's gonna flick his tail, and these like kind of spines are gonna come shooting out of his tail towards you, Parrot. Ugh. 10 to hit. You know what?
Nope.
I'm getting out my new dice that I got.
Yeah, that 10 to hit, that's a pretty bad whiff on this guy's
Yeah,
part.
no, super big whiff. Okay, so, however, he's gonna kind of hiss as he watches it just fly by you, and attempt to do it again. That's more like it. 21 to hit?
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay, and that will do 4 piercing damage plus 3 fire damage as it just sticks into you and kind of burns away at your flesh.
Ooh.
Yes, 7 damage, okay.
And then it is going to fly a little bit closer to you guys here. And it will reach out and try and stab its giant little fork thing into Duncan. +2. Ooh, is 17 gonna hit?
Moo.
Mm,
I raise my
that's
shield.
gonna go, yeah, that's just gonna kick off your shield, and he is done. So,
Duncan has like 30 AC. Good luck.
yeah, Duncan is, or no, it's Eo's turn. Wait,
All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's see. Who's threatening right now? Cast. I'm gonna just cast this in whispers, and let me roll the D100 real quick. 83.
83. Thank you for remembering.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Oh no.
Each creature creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage.
Yes.
You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt.
Yes, the good
You know what?
suck.
I'll let you roll the 1d10 since it's your
Alright.
spell that went wild.
7.
Oof. All right, everyone, go ahead and mark that down.
What do you
I'd
mean?
rather
I'm not a
not, but-
creature.
You are too. Everyone's
And-
a creature.
I am a human. Thank you, ma'am.
Humans are a type of creature.
Yeah, humans
Wow.
thinking they're above creatures like always.
Wow.
Always.
And
Speciesism over here.
Roll me a wisdom check, wisdom save DC 15.
Okay. 15. What did you
Mhm.
say it was?
Wisdom.
I rolled a 13 and I've got a +2 to wisdom, so.
Nice. So he just takes half of this damage and that's it.
Okay, and
He
what's
takes
the
2
damage?
psychic damage.
Oof. Okay, I don't know how psychic damage would necessarily cause bleeding, but he does look.
Yeah, bleeding out of his
Yeah, it's like
eyes.
just like he's starting to do the creepy horror movie thing.
Alrighty.
Okay. It is now Duncan's turn. Everyone
Yes.
wrote down that necrotic damage, right?
Yep, and I'm full health. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome. So I stand up strong in front of him, kind of step and try to put my body between
Ooh.
him and everyone else. Let's see if it'll let me move my token. And I am going to slash at him with my long sword. All right, and does a 9 versus AC hit.
No.
All right, cool. I just bang on my shield a little bit and try to intimidate him a little, but that's about it.
You can roll an intimidation check if you want.
Oh, if you're allowing it, I will definitely
Sure.
100% intimidate him. All right. So I look at him. I'm like, you picked the wrong day, my friend. You don't know what you got yourself into. And that's cocked. I have a rolling train. I still got a cocked dice.
Are you using the champagne dice?
No. I'm using new sparkly unicorn
I
dice.
told him to use it.
That is a 23 to intimidate.
Okay, what are you going to say?
I already said it.
Just you picked the wrong day?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage then intimidate check.
He'll kind of back off his next turn from you, Duncan. Okay, and it is now Kathari.
I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna bash its head in.
Okay.
Or no, 2. Yeah, 9 don't hit.
No, I am very sorry. It does not.
Then I shall spiritual weapon as a bonus.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Does that? Do you actually have to cast that, or did you?
Oh,
have
I
it
do.
up?
I get to roll the.
Okay.
I get to roll percentile.
I couldn't remember if you had it up already. Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, that's the wrong percentile, I think. 86.
86. So, as you cast your spiritual weapon, you also cast mirror image.
Huh.
So.
There's now 4 of me.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Just like kind of images of you, I guess. Not really you though, right?
They're
They're illusions.
duplicates of me until it ends. The duplicates move with me and mimic my actions.
Okay.
Shifting position, so it's impossible to track which image is real.
Okay.
Unless it has true sight.
Yeah.
I don't think they can do damage though, can they?
No, they just make it look like, oh, you're hitting me or you're hitting a double.
Okay, I didn't know what symbol to put on you, but there we go. There's so many of me. Okay.
Did a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Oh. Oh, dang. That's 11 force damage.
Oof. That's gonna be a killing blow, you guys. Do you want to
Yes.
describe it, Kathari?
Yeah, as I'm like, oh, I'm going to bash your head, and I miss with my mace. It's just like, there's two of them. And just pows her right in the head, cartoon style, blunt, force trauma. Except with more blood,
All right.
maybe. Icker.
It's like the Itchy and Scratchy show.
Okay, so you guys are out of initiative, and Pent, we didn't even get a chance to come around to you because that was like the end of the round. So, what have you been doing this whole time? There would have been sounds of battle coming from the end of this hallway.
Yeah, so that's kind of what was leading Pent to the direction. So the way I was doing it was like everyone's turn, I would just take like 5 steps basically. So he's in this room right now. And I mean, I was assuming that all the doors were unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay. So him being in this room, he's he's still searching for the sound, and he's gonna, I guess, pop through this middle door here, assuming that that's. Oh wait. Oh yeah, my computer is. He's gonna actually, yeah. He's just gonna cautiously open the door.
Don't step on the girl.
Yeah, you're gonna open the door, and you're gonna be greeted by the body of a young, 20s something girl on the floor, and then Parrot, Eo, Duncan, and Kathari standing in this bedroom over the body of what looks like some sort of winged devilish creature.
Yeah, I kick it to the other end of the room. Ha! Good job, Kathari.
As like all 4 of us give a thumbs up.
Does that thing have fangs?
It doesn't so much have fangs, but it does have tail spines.
I'm gonna go take its tail. I'm gonna cut off its tail so I can have the tail spines.
Sweet.
Pen, did you miss us that much so you came after us?
I wasn't sure if everyone noticed that I opened the door or not.
Yeah. Do you guys
I
notice?
noticed with his
kill
26.
This thing and like all of a sudden just Pent like opens the door from the closet like, hello.
Yeah, well, EO has super great perception, so.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, good. It's a pleasure to see you, but I have no idea what I'm doing here. What's with the girl on the ground?
Don't touch her.
She just got drunk, and then we're just over here keeping her safe.
Duncan needs to do the shiny magics and save her, because...
Oh, Parrot, we've had this discussion. I don't have that kind of power.
You're a paladin. You should have that power. Talk to your god and do what you need to do.
Talk to your god.
Can I roll a history check real quick to know who actually could revive her?
Yeah, you can roll a history check for that.
Okay. I rolled a 6, so I say, I think it's long gone, my friend. I don't think there's any magic in this world that can bring her back. I might be a paladin, but that doesn't mean I'm some crazy kind of magician.
Who wants to help me kill Duncan?
Now hold on. Jeez.
Well, nobody here can raise the dead, I imagine. Duncan, your god is too far away, I believe you said a few minutes ago. When you started to talk to him.
I tried. I really tried to ask my god for some divine intervention. I don't know if it's this house or what, but I didn't.
Who is your god, by the way?
Duncan, your god is useless.
Very unfortunate that you would say that, and I would appreciate it if you did not speak that way of Valeros again.
Yeah, Valeros, pointless.
He just whispers, Valeros, you can smite him whenever you want.
Oh god, there he goes talking to people again that we can't see.
I whispered. You don't hear me.
Mm,
We can
I
see
see
your
a
lips
lip.
moving.
There's 4 of me looking at you with your lips moving.
Yeah, we
I
can see
appreciate
you
it.
muttering.
Listen, my lips are facing the wall. You don't know where my lips are?
The 4 of us want to kind of go up the ladder.
Okay. Let me zoom up and or zoom out and drag you up there. Are you leaving Ravana's body here?
I'm staying with the body. I'm not going up the ladder.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave you alone with this body. I don't trust you.
You
I
are the
believe
one
we
who
should
should not
probably
be trusted.
we should probably stop splitting the party because might just be another dead body soon.
Yeah,
But
but
instead, just bring her up with us.
there's nothing up there though.
There's a door up there.
Okay, I missed that. Let's go.
Yeah, just fireman carry her.
I'll carry her. I slump her over my shoulder.
I'll carry her,
jeez.
and I'll just pick her up off of Duncan. Again, I don't trust this guy.
All right, strength check.
Please don't rip Ravana in half.
Oh no. Rolled a 16 total.
18.
Okay, so Ravenna, okay, so Fail's gonna take gently but firmly take the body from you, Duncan, and climb up the ladder. And you guys are going up there, and she's still sitting up against the wall with her knees up against like her chest, just kind of huddled. And she sees you come up the ladder, and just like she seems changed a little. She keeps kind of flickering in and out.
Well, that's a look normal.
This is why
Yeah,
I
it's
told
not.
Duncan to save her.
She's gonna look up a little strangely at Pent, and then like kind of flicker again, and then she's gonna look at you guys and say, "You guys, I'm worried. There's others like me here, but they're not like me anymore, and they're angry, and I'm worried I'm changing."
Oh boy.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I mean, I felt angry thoughts and spirits over that way to the west wing. When I did
Cathari, you and I need to talk about your definition of fine.
Duncan just walks over to Ravana and kneels down, and he's like, "It's okay. Just try to stay with us. Think about things that hold you to this earth. Don't give in to the anger. We're gonna figure this out."
Okay.
Is there
Okay.
anything more that you can think of that you haven't told us that might help us?
The moon, the skulls. Did you put them back on the bodies yet?
Not yet. Do you think that'll help, or do you think that's going to cause more issues?
I'm pretty sure that's what we were trying to do.
Okay. Do you remember what's beyond this door right here?
I never made it that far.
Okay.
I would like to check for traps because I believe she said that a trap might have gotten her, or at least some of her friends.
The way she described it was that devil creature that you just dispatched got her.
Hmm.
But go ahead and roll perception or investigation. I'll let you pick either one.
I'll do perception. 23.
Okay. You find no traps on this door. Though like there is sounds of movement beyond the door.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well-
no sign of traps or anything spring-loaded. It appears to just be a normal old mansion door.
So do you relay that at all, Io?
Yeah. There's something in the other side of this door. I'm gonna do a quick thought surge and detect thoughts over here.
Wait.
You don't want me to read your thoughts. Just think about.
Don't cast the spell yet. Just
All right.
hold up 1 second. Would you? I don't know if you. Do you consider divine sense really a spell?
It's a class feature.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a feature.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the door first, and I'm gonna divine sense right outside the door.
Okay. You are going to sense a shifting of undead beyond the door. Does it tell you how many or just in what direction?
Let's
I forget. There's
see.
one that tells you like more details, and then there's one that's more vague.
You know the type, whether they are celestial, fiend, or undead. So I would know if they're
Yeah.
undead.
Doesn't say how many, no.
Okay. So yeah, there you feel on the other side of the door, kind of like just shifting, in your sense. But there are multiple undead.
Okay. Yeah, so I just tell you there's definitely multiple undead beyond this door. Do we get rid of them or do we do the ritual first? Also, hi Pant. Bad timing, but hey.
Hi.
I love how cool you guys have all been with just Pent just poking his head out of the closet and being like, I'm here now.
we
You guys are
have
been
like,
dealing
yeah,
with
it's
much stranger
fine.
things.
we have bigger issues.
Oh,
Uh,
it's
it's a crazy house and crazy things have been happening.
I don't like Duncan greeting Pent with like a "Hey girl, hey."
Duncan,
All
I appreciate any sort of welcoming from you.
Yeah, just stick with us. We'll keep you safe.
What are you guys doing?
Um, is there any way to open this door? Is it locked? Or,
Are we ready?
I mean, there's no time like the present.
I mean,
All
I think in
right.
order to open this door, y'all need to go put the skulls on the.
Duncan's
Yeah.
gonna do what he did terribly last time and kick down the door instead of try to open it first.
Okay.
Strength check.
We're gonna spend 20 damn minutes over here trying to break this door.
Nat 20!
Hey.
So that door is just gonna go flying off of its hinges. It
And
was
he-
not locked. It was just a normal, like, wooden attic door. Really old. So, I mean, it's just gonna splinter and go flying through the opening here. Let me get
Yeah,
rid of
and
that door for you.
he's gonna bust through and he's gonna say, "In the name of Aleros, I command you to cease existence."
Parrot just looks at Pence and he's like, "Why is he invoking useless gods?"
Who's Aleros again?
There are gods in this world?
She's the one that gave me all the fancy AC from like the second episode.
Oh,
No, your
okay.
magic ring gives you that fancy AC.
You
Aleros is useless.
gotta pay
Useless, I
attention,
say.
my friend.
So, from my understanding, you guys aren't casting spells. Why is that?
Well, whenever we cast a spell, it causes something in the weave is overreactive over here. And whenever we cast a spell, it gets twisted and something else happens, such as me dealing a lot of damage to the people around me, or over here, casting a spell that you didn't mean to cast and should not be able to.
Oh,
And I wave to the 4 cats.
I got poisoned. I got blinded. I got turned to stone.
Parrot? No,
Yeah, Parrot really needs to get his life together, honestly.
you should never get stoned.
Parrot's not having a good time with this place.
Duncan, do you see any undead?
So, Duncan,
I say
as
behind
you
Pen.
walk into this room, you're going to see that it kind of runs almost the entire length of the house from what you can tell. And it is filled with all manner of strange objects, both occult and mundane. In the immediate vicinity, you spot a bird cage, a stuffed 2-headed cat, a pile of fortune-telling bones, a hunk of black ore inlaid with veins of red, antique holy symbols from several long-dead religions, and what looks like a mummified hand. And on the far side of the room, you see a wooden door inlaid with a metallic silver moon with a keyhole in the center.
I want
I would-
those scrolls.
So he picks up all the holy symbols in the place, and just matters no one else will freaking appreciate these anyways.
I want the scrolls.
And
I want that
then-
ore.
Okay. You take the ore, mark all this stuff down, and I can give you more information later. But the scrolls do appear to be like one of them appears to be some sort of land deed to a tower, deep in the forest. The ore seems like the red like veins kind of sparkle and light up, and even though there's no like light uh, directly shining on it.
Yeah, it's
And-
from my eyes lighting up.
Okay, and is anyone else grabbing anything? You got the holy symbols, Duncan?
Yep.
Okay.
Pen's gonna take the mummified hand. He's gonna be like, this could come in handy.
So immediately as you touch that, not of your own will, you will just you're just gonna immediately say, huh? What? Huh? Hear the tinkling of the bell? And then, like, nothing.
You feeling okay, Parrot or Pence?
I don't know. Something came over me when I touched that hand.
Hey, do you think the kids would like this stuffed two-headed cat?
Is it like a stuffed animal?
No, it's like a taxidermied two-headed cat.
I don't know, Penance. Maybe we should leave that here. Then again, I'm grabbing a mummified hand.
I'm gonna pick up the cat and put it in my pack. I'm gonna leave it at Penn's house, like decoration.
Okay. Duncan, roll a dex check for me.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, he's gonna kneel in front of the door and start checking it out. I swear, nat 20.
Really? Okay.
Mm,
You're gonna just duck as a book comes hurtling out of nowhere past your head.
I haven't moved my hands. I'll show you the camera, but this is the dice for
No,
the night now.
We believe you.
So I duck, and then I'm like, another invisible bastard, eh? Why don't you show yourself this time? I've already taken care of one of you.
Talking to himself
what a
again.
night. Duncan's listening to voices and Parrot's showing true emotion. It's weird.
And I pop up out of nowhere.
But yeah, I'm heading towards the door.
Okay.
Which I
The book that
can't
came at him.
I can't really tell where the door is.
It is right here.
Okay, cool.
Kind of behind that little suit of armor that you're standing in front of.
There we go.
So it is just it's like a wooden door, though the wood is not any wood that you recognize, and there don't seem to really be any seams in this door between the wall. It's like very, very much flush up against, set into this door opening. And then it's just this giant metallic silverish moon inlay in the door, a
Yeah.
full moon. And there's
So-
a keyhole in the center, but it doesn't go, like, you can't look through the keyhole. It doesn't go all the way through the door.
And the last key that I got was for the treasure chest or a box or something, right? We
Yeah,
already
it was
used
like
it.
the desk key.
Oh, yes.
And it was like a dull copper key, not the type of key that would go in this kind of lock.
Yeah, so knowing what we've been doing, I'm just going to try to Arcana check it, but not do anything too crazy. That's a 15. Trying to figure out if all of these are related and if I think that the door will open if we finish whatever sick ritual is downstairs.
I mean, based off of the clicking that you guys heard when you were taking that one skull off and on, you definitely think that maybe there's something like that you could get to happen by putting all the skulls on. You've definitely noticed like a heavy use of moon iconography, including like a giant moon painting down where the skulls were, or the skeletons, I guess, the headless skeletons. But also there have been moon symbols just all over the place, not to mention, carved into the skull foreheads.
Well, I'm ready to go do this when you guys are. Looks like we got our answer.
Downstairs to the dining room. Then
EO, roll a dex check for me.
check or save.
Save.
Oof. 9.
Okay, so, uh, one of these like small little vases that's just laying in the clutter is gonna come hurling towards you through the air, and you are going to take 1 bludgeoning damage as it just kind of connects with the side of your face and smashes.
Oh no.
All right. So
I
after
might
that,
need to suck some more life out of everyone.
after that happens, Duncan's gonna be like, "All right, enough with this," and I'm going to use my channel divinity to turn the unholy. So any fiend or undead that I can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw of DC 12.
Ha! 19. Hold
Yeah.
on. Oh, I've got 0 to wisdom, so it's
It
not.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's in a 30-foot radius.
I was hoping
too.
it'd be a dirty 20 though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's 30 feet. Hold on just a second.
So what's it look like when you're casting that spell or using that?
I don't think you would really see anything unless something was affected by it. But basically, I'm just like calling to the heavens and channeling divine energy. So Duncan maybe like gleams a little bit, maybe.
I know what it looks like in DDO. You get like this golden shimmery magic all over you, and
Yeah.
whatever
Ooh.
creatures you're turning get the same thing.
Doesn't
But
it
you
look
see
like you,
shimmering
like-
on yourself, but you don't see any shimmering around you, so you're not sure if it was successful.
Well, we don't have time for this. Should we just get this done with and whatever the hell's in here can go to hell?
To the dining room then.
Let's go.
All right.
Do.
Does anyone want to stay behind just in case to watch the door, or?
I mean, I'll stay up here with Ravana.
Okay.
All right. The rest of you. Oh, I've still got my.
We have all the skulls gathered on one person, correct? I think it's Io.
I think you got one from the thing, but after that, I have all the rest.
Okay.
You got one from the library.
Yeah, EO has some sick obsession with human skulls and fire.
Hey, are these skulls all human though? Is this a racist kind of wizard that killed all these these humans just for their skulls?
Parrot, as you wander into the room with Ravenna, she's gonna look up at you and be like, Are you guys having any luck? It's getting harder to stay here.
Yeah, we just gotta go. Someone's just gotta go put the skulls downstairs. Once that's done, we should be able to open the door and figure this out.
Okay. Maybe I won't have to worry about those crow's feet.
Yeah, it happens when you're old.
Well, it doesn't look like that'll be a problem for me, Parrot.
It's not going to be a problem for anybody. You'll be
A
fine.
real ladies' man.
Okay, you guys are gonna get down actually pretty easily because you went down the way of the kitchen, so you didn't have to deal with that force gust of wind.
Oh yeah, we did.
Do I remember where that one skull was in here? So we know the order it should be in. Which
Yes.
which one was Barry?
So which one was Barry?
Oh yeah, EO named all the skulls.
Oh,
That's the name of the
okay.
first skull.
Okay. Yeah, let's find it here.
Brian, are all these skulls named after your exes?
So it was in this one right here.
No, that would give them too much fame and credit. I'd rather not. I would never do that. Okay, where Kath is? Or no, the one I'm in front of.
The one right below the 3.
Okay. All right. I don't remember which one was Barry. Was he? I think he might have been Waning. A Waning Crescent, I think.
He was the first one you found was whatever that guy is. First quarter? No, last quarter. Yep.
Can I get a picture? All right.
Here, we'll
Okay,
do.
so that's
I'm gonna name
after.
him Barry.
Yeah. Okay, that one's after Waning. So I'll put. Okay. So assuming that this is north, we're
'Kay.
here. I'm gonna put the waxing one over here, new moon over here, and then the waxing crescent that is from the right, and then it's just math, I think. Yeah, and then it should be pretty easy.
Okay. So starting here, which one is there?
This one is the new moon that's right here,
Okay.
and this is one would be the one that's the left side that's a crescent.
Okay.
Yeah, and this would be the right crescent, and then the middle one would be over here in front of Barry.
Sweet. Once those are kind of all set in place, the symbols on the foreheads will illuminate, and the painting of the moon on the south wall right there by Kathari
Mm-hmm.
will cycle through the moon phases, stopping on the black new moon. And in fact, that like hole where the full moon would be or a new moon would be, seems to be an opening into some sort of secret compartment behind the painting.
I dive in right away. No
I bet there's
questions
a key
asked.
in there.
All right. In there, you are going to see a bunch of stuff, including 500 silver pieces in a little bag, 250 gold pieces in a little bag, a ornate silver key, a potion of healing, 3 first level scrolls, protection from evil, burning hands, and featherfall, and 1 second level scroll, scorching ray. And then that is it.
Alrighty. Nice. I have some coin that we can split apart later on along with my 1,000 gems. So, but I have the key. Pretty sure we could use it to go up.
Let's go. I'm
Okay.
ready to kick some demon booty.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to follow you guys. I trust you.
Like I said, Pant, just follow us. We'll keep you protected and we can explain everything later. Over a nice cup of hot tea.
So there were these giant butterflies that I didn't summon, Pen. As we're walking forward, I started talking. And I think
Giant butterflies?
yes. And for some reason, Duncan just threw them away instead of giving it to me. I'm kind of offended, to be completely honest. But I don't want to say anything.
It was a trap, and I proved it was a trap. So you're welcome.
I could have tamed those butterflies.
Well,
Yeah, you're gonna tame them with fire and kill them all.
They're still out there. Nothing.
You
is
gotta
stopping
break.
You.
You gotta break. Yeah, you gotta break the butterflies and the horses before they can let you ride them. It's just that's how it is.
No, I don't think that's a
Hold up. Quick side note here. They call people who do that to horses bronco busters, right? What if they call people that do that to butterflies?
Pansies.
Butterbusters.
Butterbusters. All right. That sounds like something that played at 2 a.m. on Skinamax, but
Hey guys, Duncan, or I guess out of game Kohlrabi just told us what he watches late at night.
Listen, I don't even have cable, so we've all been kids though. Late at night, couldn't sleep.
So you
Onward to
pirated
this
it
door.
You're just admitting to so much over here.
Onward to this door.
Now we know why TPK is getting shut down.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's do.
You guys should be back there now.
Yep.
Okay. So back to that door. The key goes and clicks, and you hear a series of mechanisms like kind of pull and retreat back from the central keyhole,
And
and
as that
then the
happens, I
door
run away.
opens.
Yeah, if he runs away, I stand guard in front of the door.
Yeah, I just had to. There's just a little bit of ding dong ditch.
What do I see?
You
yourself over.
see what appears to be a wizard study. There are several tables covered in vials and bottles of various components and materials. A large bookshelf holds several dozen volumes of magic lore, and on the table in the middle of the room there is a multicolored wand shaped very similar to what you guys know to be a wand of wonder. Though it does look like it has things like put onto it, like added to it. It's been modified. And it is sitting in what
It was
looks
jailbroken.
like a magic circle drawn on the top of the desk. You also notice a black oak chest to the right of the door.
So I don't see anyone in the room with us yet.
The room
right?
appears empty of
I can't.
anyone.
I can't move my token over there. So Duncan, being the only one in there, is going to take the thing that he thinks the party wants the least, but is also still possibly valuable to a wizard. He's going to throw it on the ground and
The
smash it
rug.
and just yell, "Show yourself."
The rug.
So like a potion or something.
Not the
Okay.
potion.
That's the whole thing Parrot loves. The only thing
Yeah,
he loves.
that's what we have to keep out of him because he does nothing but drink mysterious liquids because he has an addiction.
And he picks up the wand right after that, for sure.
Where do you just go over, move your token to where you would go over and pick up that wand?
Wherever I see the wand.
It's right in the center of this table right here.
Yeah, my roll 20 is like
Yeah,
crashing.
my roll 20 is like not letting me move my token very well.
Okay, well,
Follow the room.
based on what you guys just moved like, and I'll assume Duncan did it too, as you step in front of the desk,
Whoa, that guy's moving.
Pent, Parrot, and Duncan, you will all disappear from Io and Cathari's view.
Oh, yep. Oh.
And you appear to be in the ethereal plane. You step into this space and everything around you immediately disappears. You can kind of still make out the muted details of the study and your fellow adventurers behind you, but it all seems like wavy and silent. And as you turn to look back to where you stepped, you will see before you a large, what maybe once was a wizard who is now undead, just face melted away to time, just kind of growl at you. He's unable to really speak and his tongue is desiccated, and he will cast a spell.
All right, my first action whenever possible is to grapple him. So
Okay. Let's have you three roll initiative.
oh yeah.
That dude's badass.
All right. That is a 15. Parents, why don't you stand in front of me?
Oof. After this initial thing, he's not going to do too well. Okay. I rolled low. Okay.
What? I gotta find out what dice this is now.
How many sizes does it have?
No, I just meant what it's called. I have the order form somewhere right on my desk.
Oh, that's not going to be great. 14 to hit, Duncan?
Fat chance, bud.
Okay. That first spell will not go off, which is really upsetting. Okay.
Oh, Duncan.
Okay. It is Duncan's turn.
All right, he's gonna yell, Aleros, steady my grasp. And he's going to try to grapple with a 19.
Okay. Yeah, he does so successfully.
All right. And he's just going to grapple the wizard and kind of like get him down and just like away for everyone to just pummel on the face.
Okay. And he's just holding him. That's his big thing.
Yeah, once I've done that, I'm pretty sure I can't attack or do anything else. Brian might be able to correct
Well,
me.
you already did your attack, and the attack was a grapple. So
Yeah.
and I believe you also know that you must roll attack, and then also roll a strength of ledge check.
Did not know that was a thing at all.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not a problem. But yep, that's all that happens. Unless it's his turn, nothing else can happen. Unless you want to do something with your bonus action, you can cast a spell if you want.
Out of spell slots.
The life of a half-caster.
So are you rolling a strength then, or are you just what did you need to do?
So it's up to you how you play.
Listen,
No.
Oh, what?
No, I think I said wrong. Instead of an attack, you make it a strength athletic check.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
Everybody.
okay.
Cool. Yep, but that's the end of Duncan's turn.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna split you guys into two kind of groups. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go with Parrot, and then Pent. What did you roll in initiative?
15.
Then you're actually next.
Oh.
Okay.
Very good. So you want me to go now?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna take my big old great sword out from behind me, and I'm gonna run up. Wait, how do you do the measurements? Just so that way I know now. Sorry, it's been a minute.
It's like the little ruler in the circle.
Yeah, like 4 down on the little toolbar there.
4 down.
He's about 18 feet away from you, so you
gotcha,
can make it.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna make an attack with my good old sword here. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay.
And we're doing flanking, right? Isn't that flanking?
Yeah.
I think
Since
Yeah, I'll count it. So roll with advantage on your attack.
Okay.
But also he's grappled anyway, so I would give you advantage.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay. I was about to flip my. Oh wait, yeah. Here we go. All right. So 17 on the die for the first roll, and then 11 on the second roll. So that's 17 hit. 2 hit. Sorry.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And so 2d6. So 11 damage total.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. Well, I have a little bit of movement, right?
Yeah.
Or okay, so I'm gonna just so run up, take a good old slash at him, and then kind of just back off a little bit.
Are you leaving his
Technically, yes, because
okay. He's gonna cast off a little Eldritch Blast at you.
oh boy, okay.
Okay. As you kind of come up and then go back.
It would be at disadvantage because he has somebody threatening him.
Okay.
So when I want to cast a reaction spell, does that come after you cast the spell?
What are you
Let-
casting?
Yeah.
Absorb elements.
That's not
Well, I
gonna
guess
work on
it's
force.
it's not
Well,
gonna.
so I misspoke. I'm actually doing Chill Touch, so it might work.
That's no.
It's necrotic.
That
Oh, it
yeah.
is necrotic.
Oh no, it's
you're right.
cold. I think it is.
No.
Or something.
Wait.
Yeah, it's necrotic.
It's the school of necromancy, but
It's necrotic. So chill touch, you have to remember, is like a hand from the grave reaching out. It's
mhm.
named stupidly, but
Okay.
Okay, so go for it.
this guy moving is really, creepy over here.
I like it. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." And again,
You guys, I've never
he's
played a serious spellcaster before. Do I add anything to my 2-hit when I roll a ranged spell attack?
A ranged spell attack bonus, your proficiency modifier plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
It should say it in their character sheet, no?
Does
In their
not.
stat block.
Mm-mm. That's fine.
Mm.
Proficiency bonus. Okay. Does a 17 hit?
that hits.
Okay. Okay. That'll be 1d8. Okay. So he's gonna just kind of, like as you're walking away, he's gonna reach out and just kind of like cast this at you, and it's gonna do 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Ah!
Okay. And now Parrot's turn.
All right. So Parrot is going to run up behind him here since he's dealing with Duncan. And Parrot is going to take some swipes at him with his claws.
Okay.
And as he does that, he's going to agitate the swarm so that the swarm is surrounding his claws. 17 plus 5, 22 to hit.
22.
Yes, to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
2d8.
I was hoping my mage armor would do more.
Hmm.
Nine plus 5, 14, and then 1d6. So 17 damage, 3 of that is force.
What's the first kind?
Just normal melee damage.
Slashing, bludgeoning, because it's melee.
Yep, I would guess it's just
Or
my
is
claws, but
it's
it doesn't have
claws.
like a thing attached to it. Just so I guess it could be bludgeoning.
Okay. And how much was that?
14.
Okay. Again, you're gonna feel like it's not quite connecting like you want it to. And then
Okay.
it was 3 force.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, it is... Is it finally this guy's turn? Okay, sweet. He is going to... do... He's going to reach out his hands and kind of do like an up motion, and out of the ground, these like black ethereal tentacles are gonna come up and like attempt to grab you guys. All three of you need to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
I've been to Japan. I know where this is going.
Right, your butt.
It's gonna be a dirty 20.
It's going to be a 12.
That'll be a 10 for me.
Okay, so Duncan, you saved, and the rest of you take 5 necrotic damage, and you cannot take reactions until your next turn. As these like ghostly tentacles come up and just like wrap around you. And you're gonna take half that damage, Duncan.
Okay. What was the total damage?
5. So 2.
Okay, cool. You also got a D4 of healing, by the way, Parrot. Thanks, Martyr.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna use my second wind to regain some health back.
Okay. Okay, and then that is it for him. Well, actually, you know what? I lied. He's gonna go this way. Oh, wait,
He's
okay.
grappled.
He's got to get out of my grapple.
Grappled, that's right. Oh, you're so smart.
But you probably used your action.
Wait. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's my action. Okay, go ahead. I'm still there. Never mind. It's
Okay.
fine.
So I wanted to do
I'm gonna
one
put a symbol on
thing,
him.
but then I thought about it for a while, and I don't think it actually makes sense, unfortunately.
I put a
So
net on him. We'll show that as grappled.
I'm going to intimidate him, whispering in his ear very menacingly. Well, looks like you're at a disadvantage, so how about you stop trying to fight and you give us what we want, and maybe we'll leave without banishing you to wherever the hell you came from. And that's that's an intimidation of 15.
He laughs at you.
Yeah, he's gonna look at you and open his mouth and just kind of like do this crazy like dry cackle, and you'll notice there's no tongue in there, there's no flesh. It's just like dry, like he's been here for you don't even know how long. He's just dry and desiccated, and there's like a kind of a mad gleam in his eyes.
Well, since I can't pull out my wand of magic missile without letting him go, realistically, just do I need to roll again to keep him grappled?
No, I've got to get out of it.
Okay, then yeah, that's Duncan is just gonna stay
Just
here
keep
holding
him and yelling at him. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back up to Kathari and Io. And you guys, are you guys still in that area right there? Have you walked into the room yet?
I mean, it's only been 6 seconds or less than that, so.
Okay. Both of you roll a perception to see if you guys saw them.
Bloop.
7.
19.
Okay, so you notice, Cathari, you didn't notice at all. In fact, as you peek in this room, it's kind of like, hello? But you definitely saw all three of them walk in front of the desk and reach for the wand and then just vanish.
Mm-hmm.
The wand is still in there on that like kind of magic circle on top of the desk, just like emitting sparks of like just wild magic. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I don't have water around me, right?
No, there's no water up here.
So, do you have anything you want to do, Cav?
Well, the last time I went into a room, I had to go fight some giant centipedes, and I don't wish that death on anybody, so I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
And I touch the wand.
Where do you go?
Get ready.
You go right there?
Yeah, and I touch the wand.
Okay. Are you gonna pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. So as soon as you remove the wand from the magic circle, all of the sparking and magical effects that seem to be emanating off of it cease. And it's almost like a deafening silence as just all the wild magic surrounding this house comes to a stop. And then you guys over here in the ethereal plane are gonna suddenly pop into existence right here as that portal is kind of closed. Duncan, you and the
Oh, geez, what the hell?
warlock are going to just kind of crash on top of this desk, and that will break your firm hold on him.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh God, what is that?
Don't worry about it. We're taking care of it.
I'm extremely worried about it. What did you do?
Well, then you should probably help.
Okay.
What does it look like?
Does
Does it look like your Uncle Gary? I don't think so.
Kathari and Io, go ahead and roll initiative. We'll insert you in wherever you want to go now that you guys are all in there and it kind of got jingled around. Okay, cool. So now we're back at the top, and it is... Who was it?
Well,
I guess
Duncan.
it would be Duncan.
Does that go all the way? Oh, are we going back to the top?
Yeah, we'll go back to the top.
Okay. Well, yeah, if I'm not grappling him anymore, I'm going to step back a little bit, and I'm going to unleash 7 charges of the magic missile wand into his chest.
Okay.
So it just says that it hits them within range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many charges you use?
All 7.
Sweet.
I'm gonna roll
God.
this in
It's a lot of
roll
D4s.
20.
94 plus 9.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that is force damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Luca, does
30 force damage.
the warlock have shield as a spell?
No. It has
Oh.
mage armor,
Mm.
but no shield.
I
Mhm.
think it's more than 9, isn't it? It's 3 darts per charge.
Well, it's 3 for the first charge and then an extra dart per
Oh,
charge. you
Yeah.
use.
okay.
And also roll a d20 because it might break.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so he's just gonna kind of absorb that, and it definitely just kind of tears away at his already desiccated flesh. And he does look a little worse for wear.
I told you. I gave you a chance, old man.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I did not roll a 1, so the 1 does not crumble.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. Hold on. Sorry, we're all in different whatever here. It's gonna
Should-
be EO.
I am going to. I believe I'm not within 5 feet of him. It says 6. So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray and hit him 3 times.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck point to reroll that. Okay, 17 for the first one.
That'll hit.
18 for the second one, and I'm gonna reroll that with my other luck point. No, he's doing worse. 13.
13 will not hit.
Alrighty, so just 46 damage, not too bad. He takes 18 points of fire damage. And
I thought
that's
you
my
said
turn.
46, and I was like, what? Okay, how much damage?
18.
Okay. Okay.
And then I just move further back and look at the books. And that's my turn.
I'm just gonna wander over here.
La-di-da.
And, so as you step away, he's gonna take an opportunity attack.
No, I wasn't in his range. Only he has reach.
I mean, if you were here and he was
Yeah,
here,
you were in range of him, and it's a new round, so he can take a new opportunity attack.
Okay.
Okay. So he is going to reach out with his Deathly Claw.
gross.
18 plus, so 24
All right.
to hit.
It's handling.
Okay. It's gonna do 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Not too biggie.
Okay. And it is Kathari.
All right, I'm gonna rush over here, and then I'm going to bonus action magic weapon on Pent's greatsword.
Hey.
Tell him, if I can't get him down, it's up to you. And I go for the swing.
Okay.
Oh, a 22.
Ooh.
It's definitely gonna hit.
What? Better dice roller. Oh boy, minimum damage of 5.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
It is
Radiant.
magical bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
There's the updated. I just put them all together so we don't have to try and scroll through.
So what does your spell do though?
Oh, so your weapon's now magical, and you get a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Hey, very good. Very good.
All right, Pent, you're up.
And now
All
you
right.
get flanking.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a good old swing at Mr. Warlock here. And that'll be a 16 to hit.
A 16 to hit. That'll just barely hit.
Okay. So 2d6 plus 4, so that's 10 damage. And then I'm going to action
What kind of
surge.
damage?
Hold on. Yeah, pull up here. It will be.
It's magical now because
slashing.
of Kathari,
Yes.
right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is magical damage,
Nice.
and I'm going to action surge and attack again.
Okay.
And that is a 19 to hit,
Okay. That'll hit.
and be a 7 damage for that second hit.
That hurt him a whole lot.
That was the first time Pet used his action surge in the entire
Woo.
campaign.
All right, Parrot, you're up.
Parrot is going to, let's see, Hunter's Mark, I think, this time around. You choose a creature you see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. All right, so I am going to put a Hunter's Mark on him, and
Okay.
then I'm going to swing my claws at him.
Okay.
So that, let's see. That is a nat 20 for hit.
Okay.
9.
Roll the crit.
All right, so it's 2d8. How did my d8 go? D8. D8. 8 and 7. 15. Plus 5, that's 20. Plus 1d6.
Plus 2d6 because there's a crit.
2d6 is
Jeez, you guys.
4. 24 damage.
Nice. Oof. Is there a bloodied of bloodied?
Digged.
Oof.
And
Okay.
that is all that Parrot can do.
Okay. All right. It is his turn. And first off, he's gonna kind of make a. You know, in Game of Thrones, when the Night King like does this and everyone stands up.
No, I watch good shows.
Wow.
It was good still then.
Yes. Great show.
All right, he's gonna do that, and you guys are gonna kind of sense additional presence in the room.
Oh, jeez.
And then he is going to turn to you, EO,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to make a ranged spell attack. I found the number, by the way. Okay. 22 to hit.
Barely hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so you are going to take 18 necrotic damage, and then go ahead
shit.
and make a strength throw for me, DC 16.
Am I using my last luck on that? 13.
Okay, so you are going to become restrained as shadowy tendrils wrap around you for 1 minute. You can use your action to repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. So for the next minute, all your turns are going to be that saving throw.
All right.
Okay, and then 18 necrotic damage. And then it is going to do nothing. However, Duncan Parrot Pet, go ahead and roll dex saves for me, DC 15.
DC 15? All right.
Duncan fails.
I got an 18.
Okay. So 3. Okay, so everyone who failed take 3 damage, bludgeoning, as more items come hurling across the room towards you.
What kind of items? Like books or just like?
Books, vases, like there was like a potion bottle in there. There were 3 items hurled from different places in the room at all of you 3.
Gotcha.
All right, is he donezo?
No.
Come on. Let me
Uh,
at him.
Kathari, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Um, go ahead and make a strength check. And I have to make a... Oh, never mind.
21.
Yep. No. Okay, never mind. Nothing happens with you. Okay.
Too strong for
we
you.
are back at the top. Duncan.
All right, so Duncan is going to use non-lethal to try and get this guy down. If possible, if he gets the final hit, he's going to basically try to pin his foot into the floorboard with his longsword, and that is a fuck. It's a nat 1.
So Duncan pins his own floor his own foot into the floorboard.
Roll a d100 for me.
Can we get a
Yeah,
rip in chat, boys?
and he's gonna scream in pain or whatever with what happened, but he's gonna tell people not to kill him because we need answers. 98 actually.
All right. You lose your footing while attacking and fall head first. You fall prone. Roll a DC Constitution save. On a failure, you take 2d6 damage and are knocked unconscious.
Oh boy.
Until
my
you
God.
received any damage.
Cool.
On a success, take half damage and you remain conscious.
So as he goes to pin his foot, he's like, "Oh, don't kill it! We need answers!" And it's a 17 Constitution.
So take half of 5, so 2 damage, and you are conscious, but you are prone.
Okay. Cool, but that's Duncan's turn.
Okay, Eo, you want to make the save?
No, I'm not gonna use my action for that. He's looking very bloodied, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, if I take attacks, it's gonna be a disadvantage. So I am just going to heal myself. Does he have any metal weapons or armor that he's wearing right now?
Let's look and see. We'll go off whatever he's wearing.
Probably not if he's a warlock.
Yeah, he's wearing robes.
And a stick.
Yeah, like a
I mean-
bone staff.
I want his halo.
All right, and where
He had
was
that
the sound
custom made. You probably can't afford it.
I'll just take it from him when I kill him.
Okay.
from where am I hearing those sounds? You said that he did something earlier?
Yeah,
around here?
so you are sensing kind of that weird, tingle in the back of your neck from actually just about every corner of the room.
All right, so I'm just gonna heal myself for you do cure wounds at 2nd level. Nice, and I heal 16 points of damage,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. All right. It is Kathari.
Yeah, we're going to not do that. We're just gonna try to beat his face in.
Okay.
Non-lethally. I mean, if you want, but
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, take 6 damage. It's one more than last time.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do as a bonus right now.
I assume that was magical damage too.
Yes.
Okay, Pent, you're up. Is your weapon still magical?
Oh yeah. Keeping that concentration going.
All right. So I'm not feeling too threatened by this guy. I think I'm gonna stick to just swinging at him with my good old sword here. Oh wait, let me see if I have any. And nothing really that would increase my damage. So I'm just gonna take another swing with my good old sword. Ooh, do I have inspiration?
Do you? You would have it like marked on your.
Well, yeah, I didn't like it's blank, like as if I hadn't used it, but like I wasn't sure if I still like if I had it this session or
I don't think you've gotten any this session.
not. Okay, so with that, that will be a 12 to hit.
That will not hit.
Ooh. So good old swing and slash and miss from the tiny fighter.
Okay. Oh, let me remove that since that didn't really come over. Okay. Parrot.
How dead or like how close to? Can we tell like how close to dead this guy is?
Dude, he's looking roughed up. There's like huge patches of bone showing through what was once his flesh.
All
There's
right.
not much left to him.
In that case, I'm going to rear my head back and agitate the swarm to my beak and basically like try to headbutt him, but like hit him in the head with like my beak.
Okay.
You have a beak?
I do when I need it. Plus 5. 15 to hit?
That won't hit.
All right. That's all I can do then.
Okay. Okay.
Those almost dead jitters.
Okay, so you're gonna come up and attempt to like bash into his head, and you just can't quite make a good connection since he's still kind of up on the desk. And as a result, he's gonna look at you, chuckle, and then you are going to just kind of feel like necromantic energy like wash out from him and over you. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save throw. All right, what's my constitution on parrot? It is. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Dang it. Okay. Well, you're gonna take half damage, so let me roll this out.
Don't mind me.
You all right there, bud?
Yep, just throwing metal dice around on accident.
So half of 42. So you're gonna take 21 damage, necrotic.
Oh shit.
And then let's see, you
Oh, that puts me out of commission.
saved, so but you're just gonna feel all the moisture and vitality just drain away from you.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm just gonna feel dead.
You got the good suck.
You have the effect of blight on you.
You ain't dead yet. You got 3 healers. We got you.
Okay, so let's do Duncan, Eo,
right.
and Kathari make
No, don't
dex
say that.
saves.
Dex save.
Yep. As more items are gonna come hurtling off the shelves and desktop around you.
Ooh,
well, I'm gonna get smoked, so there's that.
8.
Okay, so 3 bludgeoning damage.
13.
Or half if you failed.
Half
What's
if
the
you
DC?
succeeded.
Or yeah, half if you succeeded. You know
No,
what I mean.
half of you failed, guys.
Yeah, it's reverse.
What's the DC for the save?
Just 15, yeah.
All right.
Okay. And we're back at the top at Duncan.
And I will just call out, Duncan, just hit the guy. I can bring back up.
Yeah, yep. I'm on it. We got to get him gone. So Duncan's going to take the same non-lethal approach, but this time stab his sword through a non-vital organ like a spleen or something
Okay.
to hold, and then hold him there with the sword. Yeah. Does an 8 hit?
Are you using the champagne dice?
I tried metal dice this time and it didn't work.
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, you let it fall on the floor. Now it's mad at you.
God damn it. All right. Yep, that's besides calling out to his god, that's all Duncan has for this turn.
Okay. EO, you're up.
I'm going to, as an action, try to get out of this restraints.
Okay.
13 is a strength check, right?
Yeah, it's a 16 DC though.
Right, and bonus action healing word on Parrot, and he gains. And he gains 6 points of healing.
Okay.
I think it's better than
Awesome.
unconscious.
So you're up. We'll move the little thing. Okay. Okay, and it is Cathari.
All right.
Oh yeah, Duncan stood up last turn, of course, but that's common sense.
Do we still have flanking running?
Mhm.
Sweet.
No, not for you, Cathari. We took that away.
Well,
Oh,
you
that's
guys
fair.
are all right
I
there by him,
understand.
so.
Understandable have they.
I messed that up twice. That's my bad.
Sorry, you're not keeping that
no.
magic weapon any longer, Pent, because I'm casting Searing Smite as a bonus.
No.
Oh, no.
All right. I assume
That'll hit.
that 16 hits.
Yep.
Hot.
Barely, but it hits.
Searing is a d6. Hooray. So it's going to deal a total of 9 damage.
Ah, okay. He is like barely standing still.
He's also on fire.
Okay. How much on fire?
He has to use an action to get rid of the fire, otherwise he has to make a con save, and then if he fails a con save, he takes an additional d6 fire.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Does he take half on his fail?
No, if he fails the con save, he takes the damage. If he makes the save, the spell ends.
Okay. Okay. All right. It is Pent's turn.
All right. So while Pent was gone, he learned some magical tricks. Actually, the magical tricks came before the big absence of Pent. So, but he's going to something's going to summon him to believe that he can cast the spell Witch Bolt
Cool.
onto Mr. Bad Guy here. And so that is, let's see. I have to roll to hit. I make a ranged spell attack. Okay. No, not happening. Nope, not happening. It's a 5 to hit.
Okay. All right. Parrot, with your 6 hit points, can you do it?
Parrot's really pissed off right now. So Parrot is going to agitate the swarm around his claws and basically just go for like the death punch. Like he's just gonna like go to like punch this dude in the head and hope it explodes.
Okay.
And that is +5, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, 2d8. Where'd my d8 go? Oh. $14 plus 1d6 is 4. So 18 damage.
Yeah. That's gonna be a killing blow, Parrot. Would you like to describe it?
Parrot, bloodied and bleeding and just barely standing, just like pulls his claws back, and all this thing sees is like just bright blue, like arcane light surround his claws, and then he just slashes at its skull and just rips this thing's head off.
Awesome. Sweet. You guys are out of initiative. And you have defeated the mad wizard Astabar.
Well, it was necessary, Parrot, but now I'm not sure we'll get answers.
You weren't gonna get answers from a zombie anyway.
What is a zombie?
Pentest.
You have to ask your parents.
Parrot
Well,
gain an
you
additional 8 health.
Oh, thank you. You see, Pent, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Nope, stop right there. Just nope.
So Duncan is going to, like, in a frenzy, go give Parrot 5 lay on hands, and EO 5, and himself 5, and then he's going to run out of the room towards Ravana.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Do you need me to move your token?
I might be able to move it.
How many
There,
is
I gotcha.
5?
It's more than 4, but less than
thanks.
6.
Yeah.
You arrive to find Ravenna. She's much more faded. Like, you can barely see her. And she's like, thank you. I no longer feel the pull, the anger anymore. I think I can rest now.
Okay. I'm sorry we couldn't bring you back, but I understand. Let me give you a blessing to guide you where you're going. And he says a prayer for her, sitting with her.
Okay. For just a second, she's gonna fade from your view, and she's gonna say thank you. And then Parrot, she's actually gonna flicker in front of you for just a second, and she's going to say, will you tell Ilya that I'm sorry?
Yeah, I will.
And Duncan's just
Goodbye,
gonna
Parrot.
sit
Goodbye,
and
old
cry.
lady.
Sit and cry.
Okay.
And while they're crying, Eo's gonna loot the room.
Wow, thank you,
Parrot,
unsentimental.
is that a tear I see in your eye?
Yeah, Parrot's not happy. Parrot's gonna search
Parrot's
around the
never
room.
happy.
Parrot's gonna find a large black chest up in that north corner.
Do we need a key for this chest?
Nope.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
there.
go ahead and open it.
It's a mimic.
Get ready, roll initiative. You find 200 gold coins, 2 potions of healing, a potion of lesser restoration, a potion of dark vision, and bracers of armor +2.
I'm gonna take the bracers and one of what was the other potion?
Lesser restoration and dark vision.
I'll
And then
take
2 potions of healing.
I'll take one of the healing and one of the restoration and 50 of the gold, and then let everybody else divide it up.
Okay.
All right.
Do you mean braces or defense?
They are just bracers +2. So that's literally what it says.
So better than defense in a sense if they're not that. Hmm.
All right.
However, here's the thing. This was originally transcribed over from 3E, so if we need to make
Then
that
they are
something
more than
else-
likely bracers of defense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I will. What do I find when I look around? The shelves and whatnot.
So most of the potions that were here were shattered in the events. However, there are quite a few books of magical lore. Roll a perception check for me.
All right, I'm good at those. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, so you are going to find a few books about moon phases, a few books about necromancy, a few books about polymorphing and creatures that are able to change form at will, like lots of were-ravens, all the different wares. As well as you are going to find the book Perry Hotter and the Moonstone.
Oh my god.
Ancient Cultures and Civilizations, volumes 1 through 15. Tuesdays with Morathus the Wise. Is everyone killing orcs without me and other concerns?
I think Penn should have that one.
Diseases of the
Yes.
wolf. And then Twerp's Peerage, which seems to be like a book of like pedigree of very wealthy and noble families from, a few generations ago.
I'm Pet is interested in taking a couple books. He's gonna take like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
You can choose whichever ones.
Yeah, Eeyore's gonna take the polymorph and the magical lore ones.
Okay.
Pent's gonna bring him home and be like, "This is what I found today when I got teleported into a random mansion with all of my friends."
Is there anything else? You guys have noticed that there is no sound anymore coming from outside of that rhinoceros or any sort of windstorm noises. All magic appears to have gone back to normal. That Wand of Wonder is like cracked and just devoid of any sort of energy right now.
I'm gonna look for any secret doors in this room because we heard
his body disappear. Did we find anything on his body?
His body is still there, though it's really messed up. But let me tell you, if you want to search his body, and Eo, go ahead and roll a perception for me or investigation. I'll let you do either.
19.
You do not find any secret doors in that room.
Alrighty.
Parrot, as you're looking on his body, you'll see that he has a brooch of shielding on his the tattered remains of his robes, and a +1 dagger on his belt.
Okay. Let me add that to my notes. +1 dagger. And you said brooch of
shielding.
Okay. I'm also going to take his head as a trophy.
All right. His much smashed head.
Yep.
So I am going to... I've got something special for you guys. So I'm going to ask if you guys have anything else that you are doing in this mansion.
Could you remind me what I found in room 8? I never wrote it down because I'm an idiot.
Room 8.
Yes.
Okay, let me find it for you.
I have not finished crying in this room, please.
Okay.
You can have an additional 2 cries.
You
That's
found various jams and pickled vegetables in jars, as well as a potion of healing, a potion of mage armor, and an oil of magic weapon, and then one of the skulls.
All right.
Did anybody take the rest of the stuff out of that chest?
I didn't
No.
touch it.
All the
Okay,
rest of what's there is just the gold.
I'm gonna take the 20 of the gold to give to Duncan. And then you guys can take the rest, and then I'm gonna take Ravana's body so that we can bury it.
Okay.
How does that split evenly?
I don't know. I'm not here to do math.
There's 130 left. After Parrot took 50 and then gave 20 more of it to Duncan.
And you are taking Ravana's body?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it so that we can bury it. I'm gonna carry it out of here.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna have a little bit of like fade to black and voiceover here.
Hmm.
You guys are able to go back and meet with your contacts, your various contacts that you have, and they will have a special message for you. Ilya is going to meet with you, Parrot. She is going to take the death of her sister pretty hard, but she will take the body from you, and then she will ask you to actually come with her.
Okay.
And there is a place where she can temporarily store the body until she can get it to where it needs to be.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, what do I do with this, like, these deeds that I found? There's like the tower deed.
yeah, you will potentially have to find out where that is. It says
Okay.
it. We can go over that offline if you want. It has like instructions to a tower.
Cool.
Okay, so. Oh, you guys, I'm very, very excited for this. Um, okay, so I'm going to take you over here.
No, I
And
don't
you
want to
have been
go.
instructed to go to a tavern. It's called the Silver Harp. When you get there, a friendly couple is going to greet you, and they're going to be like, I've been expecting you. And they are going to lead you around the back to like a door that opens to a cellar. And once they get down there, they'll touch a little button, and the like wine barrels will move aside, descending into a stone tunnel. And we'll be up here if you need anything, or if you get hungry, we can make you something fresh, if you would like.
Alrighty.
So, uh, Parrot, you and Ilya are here talking. So let me tell you about what you got happening here, because it's going to be very exciting.
We being inducted into a fraternity?
No, you guys have done enough work now, and also what you guys were able to do with trying to help Ravana. Ilya was put in a good word for you, and you guys have been allowed to gain access to the headquarters. So let me put this here. I'm gonna just show this to you guys. So the tavern is called the Silver Harp. And then I don't know if you can pull out and see this whole map here, but you'll notice there's different areas and there's different benefits to each area. But basically, there is A war room / intelligence center, and that's where you guys are gonna get all your new mission communications from now on. Um, and where you can do planning and research and things like that. And there seems to be like some sort of teleportation magic circle. Everything in this list kind of goes top from left to right, and then left to right, and then down, and then left to right. So right here is where the war room is. And then there's also natural spring baths, which will give you guys restoration benefits in between missions. And then there's a vault where you can store things. There's a crafter's workshop where you guys could potentially craft armors. There is a mess hall, and this is all stuff you'll do in your downtime, basically, but it'll just make it easier for you guys when you are doing your downtime stuff. But there's mess hall, there's jail cells. There's only 2, and they're kind of small, so don't get excited. There's a shrine and altar that Duncan would probably be interested in. And then there's your guys' barracks. And then a battle ring, like training grounds, and like a little like boxing ring. There's also a stage, which Thrak will probably be excited about. There's an alchemist lab and a garden. There's archives. And then, of course, the tavern up above, which you can get through going through this tunnel, and then it puts you up right here. As well as down here, Parrot, this might interest you, the catacomb / like bone pile, where dead bodies can be interred here and suffer no degradation while they are here. So you'll probably want to read more about that. And then there's just sewers that'll give you guys benefit boosts against illness. So basically, this is where you guys will study your downtime, and you can read more on this. Like, you'll always have this available in the journal if you need to check on stuff. And, you know, there's a few rooms that don't really have anything going on, namely this one over by the training grounds, and then this one over kind of by the sewers that we could potentially do other cool stuff with. But yeah, so you guys are welcome to make this your new quarters, or if you keep wanting to live somewhere else, Pent, I'm sure, will want to continue staying with his family and just visit here.
Well, I mean, every man needs a break from his family.
But yeah, so you guys will be able to do downtime here, and then like you'll still occasionally have to go out and rendezvous at the odd tavern here and there. But most of the time you'll be able to just start from here, and that teleportation circle can get you pretty close to where you need to go most of the time. So welcome to like the Harpers, like officially.
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys are no longer just like initiates.
Okay, does this is the Wizard Brewery in this tavern?
It's everywhere now. We help them do that.
So it's funny that you should ask. When you go upstairs, the couple there is gonna greet you, and when you ask them what they have on hand, they're just gonna hand you a simple old menu. They're like, sorry, we don't have anything fancy. We've just been doing this forever, and we kind of like our ways. And, you know, some of those franchise prices were a little too expensive for our taste. So we've just, you know, we've got some frog skewers, onion soup, some stews, some meats. Roast stag and antler sauce is our specialty. It's delicious. We also have minted pea soup that's just quite tasty. And then we also offer like a traveler's knapsack that my wife here came up with that contains like a bundle of food that you can take out with you on your travels. And you'll notice that both of them have little tattoos of a harp on their forearm.
Oh.
Well,
Alrighty.
Pent's gonna come over to Parrot in the midst of his conversation here, and he's gonna be like, "This will be a great place to continue doing our tinkering."
Oh, I agree. We can use some workshops here and work on a couple things. I know that I think I have a plan for Parrot. He's gonna study some stuff that he can find in the library here, and yeah, well, we can talk about that off this though.
All right.
Yes.
For those of you guys that walked past the war room, you noticed that there was a new little scroll in
Ooh.
in there for you. And it looks like you guys already have a mission for next time. Investigating some murders in the northern lands of Argoloth, in a small town called Greymore.
All right. Too bad we don't have any investigators in this party.
I mean,
I'm
that's
good at
basically what you've been
investigation.
doing this whole time.
I'm
I
very
mean,
good at investigation.
I mean, I consider just those murders. We were doing the murders. We might be investigating ourselves for all we know.
So all of this is very awesome, very cool, lots of cool stuff. But Duncan leaves without saying anything, and he doesn't stay here.
Okay.
I mean, Parrot doesn't live anywhere anyway, so he just moves in since he doesn't really have a home of his own.
I mean, the other home I have to travel about a couple weeks just to go back home, so it's a little beneficial to stay here.
Well, there's a teleportation circuit. You might be able to just get over. They can take you over there.
Sure, but it takes a couple weeks to get back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
there's
I was
still
gonna say.
travel back, yeah. Well, cool. It's about time for us to be done. We actually got done early this time, guys. I'm surprised. But our next session is on the 18th of February. And you guys are going to go check out some gruesome murders. So
Wait,
that should be fun.
the 18th?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.